Welcome to the channel that brings you detoxification information and also entertains you with, gives you an introspective look into the life of a detox specialist and somebody who lives a life of detoxification as a lifestyle. Today I want to talk to you about the things that come up when you first begin a detox protocol to improve your personal self and increase your self-worth and raise the vibration. Many people may go into detox thinking that it's the quick fix, or that you begin to eat raw and then all of a sudden you are free of disease, free of anything that could impede on your abilities to succeed. But the truth of the matter is there is a beginner's point where what you're eating actually can cause detox symptoms, or some people like to call it a detox or a healing crisis. What this is when the body is pushing out the toxins that have accumulated over the years. Now, why this wasn't occurring before, why you weren't having these detox symptoms, which can be sneezing, coughing, itches, rashes, anything that is unusual and deemed as unhealthy. Well, let me tell you, it's not unhealthy to detox. It is unhealthy to store these toxins in your body. So what we do is we eat fruits to take away the burden of digestion, which then inhibits the body from continuously procrastinating on the work that it needs to do, which is moving the toxins. The toxins move from the body through the lymphatic system, which is coagulated and stagnant if you are eating a cooked food diet, depending on the health of your being. Some people it's less stagnant, some people it's more stagnant. So these detox symptoms can at first scare somebody, especially when they think, well, I wasn't having these reactions before, so why am I having these reactions now on the raw food? So this is clearly not a healthy diet. But that's where you need to understand that the only reason modern allopathic medicine seems to be effective is because it serves to stunt or suppress any of the immune responses that your body could be having. And these would then once again be, you go into detox when you get sick. That's all detox is. Your body is purging, it's pushing all the excess toxins out of your body that were in the first place. They weren't even needed. They're toxins, and they're just a bunch of crappy friends that you don't want in your body. So you get rid of them. That's what getting sick is all about. You want to get sick if you're toxic. Get sick if you're toxic. And so people will become scared of the detox. And it can go as far as anything that your body created on the standard American diet that was from acid-forming foods. Acid-forming foods being any food that creates an acidic environment in your body. That being cooked food, dairy, meat, sugars, enriched flours. Any of these processed foods that have sulfates or preservatives will create an acidic environment in your body, not only making a more acidic pH balance, which is wrong because we are an alkaline species and need to be more alkaline in nature, but it also accumulates. There are accumulations that form, and then you are in a position where your body starts to become to harden, and acid crystals form in certain areas, and none of this sounds fun. None of this sounds fun, so why don't you just go ahead, do yourself a favor, and go on to a food diet, a food-fruit diet, because that is the only true fruit based on our frugivore species. We have hands and fingers for peeling, tearing open flesh of fruit. We do not, however, have claws for killing or canines for tearing into living flesh. We can, however, use these teeth to eat fruit flesh, like a mango or a durian. Now, there is a contradiction here. Durian is very hard to open without a knife. So, how would we open that? We'd probably use a stone. But modern man is intelligent and we have created tools. But that was our demise, because then we thought we could just eat whatever we want because we're more intelligent, and we are also more adaptable than other species, as we have the ability to create medicine to counteract the foods that are killing us. So we prolong our death, but really we're just walking zombies. So don't be a walking zombie. Detox yourself for better health. Don't wait till it's too late and then have to really eat something that is going to make your health even worse than it was in the first place. So detox will take you in many directions, some of which will at first seem like it's redundant or really not productive or healthy at all. And this could go for years, this could go for months, this could go for any length of time depending on how toxic you are and how strong your constitution is. If you want to find out how strong your constitution is, you can go to an iridologist who can change the color of an eye through fruit and herbs and an iris analysis. Working with a detox specialist is the best way to go about doing this. Somebody who has a wealth of knowledge about the human body's lymphatic system, endocrinology, and also all the other systems of the body and how they are all systematically one system, even the organs and glands. Because we don't want to cut out organs and glands that have been assaulted to the point where they are gunked up and not able to produce what they're supposed to produce and function in the way that is most optimal for your health. No, we actually want to maintain a steady balance, a symbiotic relationship, synergy with all the systems of the body, because they are all one. But it really, in simplistic terms, it all comes down to the lymph system, which is your sewer system, which most often has toxins in it, and the blood, which feeds your body. It's all the nutrients it needs. The blood carries the food, and then you have 100 trillion cells. So the lymph makes up 75% of your interstitial fluid. That's all the fluid that's in throughout your body. All you are is cells, 100 trillion cells, depending on what school you go to, and two major fluids. So eat more alkaline, water-based, enzyme-rich, astringent, angstrom high quality fruits ripe off the tree, even better, because these foods will give you more energy and a more powerful detox to really pull and strengthen and clean and build at the same time. And that's the whole idea of detox. The art of detox is not just to strip the body bare bones. Otherwise, it might make things really difficult to operate on this planet. The trick of the matter is to clean and strengthen. Build and clean simultaneously, kind of like a carpenter does a house. You don't just build, and you don't clean throughout. You got to have a clean workspace, just like you have to have a clean environment for your work, for your detox. And then there may be a recession point where you actually are not able to work. You may be laying in bed for months. I did for 8 months. I did not work. I tried to landscape, couldn't handle it. I was doing a grape fast while working landscaping. They were nice enough to let me, sit down when I needed to, eat when I needed to. I was really fortunate. That was in Toronto, Ontario. But really, you may have to go into a resting period, which is hard for everybody around you. My family, my friends, everybody thought, Maddie, you just need to build your confidence and then you can work. And it was like, no, you don't understand detoxification. You have to rest. If you don't rest, you're stirring up the acids and they're not going to leave the body. And you're going to bombard your kidneys with more acids. That's also why I stopped working out altogether. All forms of exercise. The only exercise I was doing was moderate walking. That's all for 8 months. So I've lost a lot of my muscle, as you can see. Look at this. You see that? That can happen. But what that does is bring you closer to what you truly are, and that is a light energy inside of a physical body for a finite period of time. But why not make this finite period of time the best you possibly can? The most ultimate. Why not just make yourself the most possible heightened self-worth? Why not just go for it? Put yourself at the top of the banana tree. Don't be struggling. Have fun also getting to where you need to go. If you're not enjoying the ride to the quest, if you have a quest, a certain area of life, a person you want to be that person. But only if that's who you are. Don't be something you're not. So just get on the fruit, get on the alkaline-based diet, and drink only minimal amounts of water because you'll be ingesting the rest of it. So, I hope this information helped you in some way. Let me know if it did. This is Matthew Malore giving you some information that could help you save yourself and your loved ones a lot of issues in the future. Subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook, and leave a comment below. You can also just ask me any question pertaining to your health. I'd love to hear from you. Please take care of your bodies, and I'll talk to you later.